This is going to be your weekly chakra energy check-in. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies that you might be experiencing throughout your chakras. So in the comments, let me know your word of the day, word of the week. How are you feeling? What's the vibe? You know, as I'm filming this on Tuesday morning, we are freshly into Mercury retrograde, and yeah, there's a lot of glitches. I think there's definitely stories of people popping up from the past. I've heard many people share their experiences of texts coming in or emails coming in or these tests that are coming in to see whether you're in the old or whether you're in the new. And, you know, one piece of advice that I can give you right now about Mercury retrograde is be careful going back into your past, and also watch the conversations, watch the mouth. The reason why I say that is because we might get really tested, a little bit fiery. Don't forget we're in Aries season. You know, we don't want any miscommunications to blow out of proportion. So just be aware of your energy right now. It's definitely an interesting time. We're leading up to the solar eclipse on April 8th. I just recently posted 2 videos about the eclipse. One is a generalized reading, and the other one is how the eclipse will affect your relationship over the next 6 months. I am offering personal readings about the eclipse, so if you'd like one, they're available on my website. But let's take a look at the overall themes and messages right now for the chakras. And we have here past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance. How interesting that I just said to you, be careful about going into the past. Now, this is a beautiful card that is saying that you are divinely guided. You know, there is assistance for you here in the present, but karmic lessons can be situations that pop up over and over and over again. So if that is the case, we want to get out of that old energy and into the new, because we don't want things that are repetitive from our past, right? Okay, let's take a look at another overall message here. And we have the loving woman. How beautiful. Feminine energy. Are you ready to be in receiving mode? It's not about gender, it's about energy, right? And let's see what else we need to know here. Caterpillar, you have an opportunity for something new. There's curiosity here. Are you open to that opportunity? You know, I was just talking about this recently. You know, a lot of the times we think we're open, and I call this perceived openness, right? We think we're open, but then really we want to go back into our comfort zone. You know, we want to go back into the cocoon, so to speak, speaking of caterpillars. But it's time to be that butterfly and to be open and see what change is coming your way. We know with the eclipse, major change is here, you know. Okay, let's take a look at the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. We're going to take a card for each chakra in the body. What I love about these cards is that they have all the different colors of the chakras, and we'll see how they play out with the oracle cards. So at the root chakra right now, which is Mars, this is our foundation. Sorry, I got a kitty cat that's deciding to go, you know, a little crazy over here while I film. Let's see. So the root chakra, we have a root chakra card. We have the 8 of Wands. You're right now getting ready to manifest, you know. I mean, granted, we manifest every day of our lives, right? But this is where you're getting ready to shoot your shot, put things in motion, make some moves, as scary as that can be sometimes, right? So let's take a look at the oracle cards to see what we need to know about that 8 of Wands. There's a storm brewing. You know, it's funny, a few months ago, we were seeing the storm card like every day, you know, and it stopped for a little while, and now I've seen it much more lately. You know, there's something brewing. I mean, there actually is a storm in the air, like weather-wise. I don't know about where you live, but where I live, we are expecting a storm to pass through. It is a little bit dark and dull today, but we're preparing, right? So let's see. There's the pearl, yeah, preparing to open up. A storm of emotions. You know, there are some astrological placements with Neptune and Venus. It's going to be a very interesting next few days, you know, emotionally. But the pearl is opening up. It's honesty. The moon, it says, well, the moon energy has been very, very intense lately, especially with that full moon in Libra that we had with the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Well, interesting. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Venus, the sacral chakra, self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. The Sun, the S card, happiest card in the deck. I like this. This is forward motion. Okay. Ooh, okay. The Stallion, breaking free. Strong emotions, desire, some spicy energy, if you know what I mean. Somebody may have some passion in the pants. Okay, let's see what else. The Labyrinth. You know, the Labyrinth can be a feeling of being lost, but at the same time, it's sorting something out, and I feel like that's the vibe. I don't know if this is totally a feeling of loss or being lost. If you are in that energy, this tells me that you're shifting out of that. Okay? Yes, things might be complicated, but we're figuring it out step by step, day by day. Let's take a look at the solar plexus. Let's see what's going on with the personal power here. The Hermit, it's a solar plexus card. I think there's a lot of soul searching. Like, what do you want? What do you want to do? You know, I ask the question all the time, like, what do you want? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Oops, I got cards all jumbled here. Let's see. The Raccoon, see, you're problem solving. You're figuring things out. That's the whole point. You're sorting things out. I like that. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Checkered flag, conclusion. You have an achievement. You're ending an old cycle and you're going towards a new one. Your new life is going to cost you your old life, right? Okay, let's take a look at the heart chakra and see what we need to know. Matters of the heart. Healing. And we got a heart chakra card. You know, so far we've had most of the cards match the chakras other than the Sun card here. But the Sun is a beautiful card to have. You're doing heart healing right now. You might be taking a rest or rejuvenating. I mean, the Hermit card earlier suggests that you might even be hermiting yourself away or feeling the need to hermit. Yeah, Jupiter, growth, expansion, good luck. This is nice. Things are changing and for the better here. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to shift whether you want it to or not. So I always say don't fight the shift. Master, you're more disciplined. You're working smart. I say this all the time. Don't work so hard. Work smart. 9-9. And the Hermit is a number 9. So 999 might be a number you're seeing. We saw 8-8 here actually before too, I meant to mention. You know, the idea here is that you're about to go to the next level. You can feel it. Because as soon as you get to number 10, which actually technically in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune, you know, you start a whole new cycle. Okay, let's take a look at the throat chakra and see what you need to know there. What's going on with communication? I mean, we are in Mercury retrograde, right? The King of Coins. You know, something is in the process, and I would describe it as like the process of arrival, because the King of Coins is slow. It's steady. It's not exciting, you know. It takes time, but eventually it does harvest. I don't know what this card was. Let's see. The Tree. Personal growth. Evolution. Vitality, fertility, connection to source. There's a lot of spiritual growth happening. Funny how it says past lives here, and this says past life guides. This could be, you know, again, ancestors sending you signs and synchronicities. You might have a past life connection with somebody that feels very intense. At the same time, it's moving slowly, and so it should in a lot of ways. You know, the best things develop over time. Things are becoming more clear. The eyeglasses, the reason why things are moving slowly is because there's assessment happening, evaluation of options. You know, you are going to see more clearly as you go. Now, this is a Taurus card. And I mean, King of Coins is, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's earth energy. So Taurus energy is very slow and methodical. So communication is slowed down. I mean, there you go. Mercury retrograde, right? We're redoing, reevaluating, reassessing, looking at all the details, right? So that doesn't surprise me for the throat chakra. Now let's take a look at the third eye. Oops, there we go. What is it? Well, there's the Six of Cups. Okay, it's interesting. This is the third eye card, I believe. Six of Cups is nostalgia. How many of you are feeling nostalgic? You know, I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they're pulled backwards right now. At the same time, you can't stay there. I mean, you can visit the past, you can't live there. But it's also maybe somebody dealing with some inner childhood wounds, and it could even be a wish coming true. It really depends. Let's take a look at these oracle cards and see. The anchor, stability, persistence, willpower. You have to have the willpower to not get stuck in the past, you know? The crew in sync, working together as a unit, co-create, partnership, forming alliances. This could be a past life connection. We talked about past life. Could be a past life connection with somebody that is building over time. You're forming a partnership. You're in sync with each other. But if you're not in a connection, it doesn't have to be about romance. It's like being in tune with yourself, you know, your intuition. You're able to not get pulled into the past anymore. You're stronger than that. Let's take a look at the crown chakra and see what you need to know. Queen of Cups. Trust your intuition. Just be careful with the overgiving. I always say that, you know, it's okay to give, but there's got to be some reciprocation there. Oh, the Empress, birthing a whole new cycle, divine feminine energy, the loving woman. There you go, same energy. Birthing a whole new cycle, Venus, self-worth, self-value, self-respect. That's Taurus, that's Libra energy. It's beautiful. It does say love and relationship there too. Magnetism, pleasure, happiness. I'm going to take another card with this. I almost feel like, for whatever reason, this can go two ways. It really depends on your perspective. If you trust your intuition and you're open to new beginnings, you have the beauty here of Venus. If you're in this energy that says I'm overgiving because things are complicated, it's like feeling stuck. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just really curious. I'm going to do another layer just for this crown chakra because I feel like there's more to the story. Yeah, see, on this side here, it's like taking aim, focusing, implementing a strategy to have new beginnings. There's new beginnings here, but it's almost like you got to be careful that you're not in the past. There could be some childhood wounds. It does say revisit the past. With Mercury retrograde, everything is right? Like redo, revisit, reassess, reevaluate, whatever. And here's this revisit the past. It's like standing right out at me here. And things in the past have been complicated. Now, this is a Pisces card. Queen of Cups is Pisces. You have a choice. Are you in the old? Are you in the new? That's really what it comes down to. Okay. Let me just take a couple last messages here. It's beating tricky now. Look at that. Rejuvenate. We just talked about this. Rejuvenate yourself. Find that zest for life. Say no. I love this. Say no. Say no to the things that no longer serve you. Make boundaries. The Queen of Cups is always that overgiving, overdoing. It's that strong masculine energy, even though it appears so feminine. You know, I think we confuse nurturing and, you know, giving. So this is telling you that to rejuvenate yourself, you got to say no. Okay? I really hope this resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments your thoughts, your feelings, your words about this video, or how you're feeling. I'm always fascinated by the energies. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the information is on my website. If you'd like a personalized solar eclipse reading, that's also available. And check out my other videos. There might be some connections there for you. Again, thank you so much for your kindness and support, and I wish you an amazing day.